Okay, Nadia. This week I have to tell my students their assignment. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Okay, and we're going to watch a video from Alyssa. Can you say Alyssa?
Lisa.
No, say Alyssa.
Lisa.
Alyssa.
Lisa.
Okay, close enough. Okay, so this week I asked.
Yeah. And this is it.
This is just like school. I'm trying to talk and someone else is talking. Okay, you ready? Oh, let's wait. Okay, Nadia, can you say hi to all of my students?
Hi.
Say hi, students.
Hi.
And what is your name?
My name is Maya.
What is your name?
Yeah.
Nadia. Okay, Nadia. So I have to tell all of my kids what their work is for school. Do you want to go to school? Yeah, well, hopefully when you're old enough, you can go to school. They actually have it.
August goes to school too.
Yeah, August does go to school, doesn't he? So I'm going to tell you your assignment. However, if you remember, I asked you to send me videos to introduce your assignments because it's much more interesting than listening to me. And one of you kindly reached out and sent one to me. So we're going to start our description of today's lesson with Alyssa. Do you want to hear from Alyssa?
No.
No, you don't want to hear from Alyssa? She's got a funny video. Do you want to watch a funny video? Yeah? Okay, let's watch it. Are you ready?
Guys, so I've decided to make this random video compilation of just these funny things that my little sister Ruby has said. Oh my gosh, I love her to death. She's so funny. She'll I don't know, there's just things she'll say that just keep me going through quarantine. So anyways, thought I'd share them with you guys. They're pretty great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6. I don't like the word recipe because it has the word P in it. I also don't like the word shampoo. Everyone has hair, of course. Except for bald guys. Oops, I farted. Ruby, we do not fart at the dinner table, alright? That is not acceptable in this house. What about those, just the objects that don't have, minds of their own? What do you do about those? I mean, yeah, yeah, they can't, think for themselves, so obviously they can't do that. Can we not talk about brains at the dinner table? Some of us are still eating. And that's about all I can think of today. Anyways, she's great. Bye.
Nadia, did you think that was funny?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like Alyssa?
Uh-huh.
So do I. Okay, say goodbye, guys.
Bye, guys.
They can't see you. You're falling off my lap. Say goodbye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Okay, pop on down, and Grandma's going to tell her students what they need to do. Okay, now to the more mundane. I'm going to explain your assignment for this week, actually for the next 2 weeks to you, and that's phase 2 and 3 of the American History Digital Timeline. So I'm on your module in front of you for ACAD History in Canvas. You'll be coming down to Timeline of American History, 1755 to 1877, phase 2 and 3. The instructions for completing this are found written. When this happens to you, scroll up. Phase 2, April 20th through April 24th. Research and writing. Objective. Students will recognize key events, ideas, and individuals in American history from 1755, that's the French and Indian War, to 1877, Reconstruction. They will analyze the impact of these events on the course of American history. Now, for the week of April 20th through April 24th, your learning activities are to 1, collect research on your selected key events. What that is referencing is the shared Google spreadsheet that you did in phase 1. So it's referencing these things that you wrote. Drew, get caught up with us right here. So Seth is going to research and write about the Sugar Act, Enforced Trade Law, the Stamp Act, the Townsend Act, Crispus Attucks attack, the Boston Massacre, and the Boston Tea Party. So that's what that is referencing right there. And then to know what you need to know, what you need to have for that, you're researching and writing it, you're going to need to follow these instructions here. And you'll definitely have to watch this video. If you don't watch this video right here, you're going to make a lot of mistakes and it will not input correctly. So that's for the week of April 20th through April 24th. However, you may choose to just get this entire assignment done this week, and that's great. That means you'd have next week off. So let me go over what you're going to be doing next week, which is April 27th through May 1st. For this week, you're going to be taking the research and writing that you've compiled this current week. So for the week of April 27th, you're going to be taking the research you compiled for the week of April 20th, and you are going to post it into a form that becomes our digital timeline. So the objective for today, or for this week, is you will recognize key events, ideas, and individuals in American history from 1755 to 1877, and you'll analyze the impact of those events on the course of American history. Your learning activities, you will complete, research, and write on your selected key events. You will input the information into the Google form, which I'm going to show you in a moment, and you'll also complete 3 form entries for what's happening in our world and why it's important. Actually, you're doing that for this next week, or for this week too, and I'll show you that in a minute. So here's the video you're going to be watching. I can't reiterate enough. Watch this or you'll be lost. Here's the form you will be completing for each of the events for your timeline. That's all explained here. I'm not sure if you'll be able to input information into this Google form here. I'm hopeful, which is why I've embedded it and all this stuff comes up at the bottom, that you can do that. But if not, I will send you a digital copy of this form in email as well. So you can complete it. And you're completing this 7 different times, once for each entry. But that's all explained in here. So most definitely watch it. So this week, follow the steps here. You have a second instruction that tells you how to do all of this. But for your assignment this week, you're required to have phase 2 done, and then your what's happening in our world and why it's important. I gave you digital access to the textbook still, the instructions that you had previously, in case you need to do that. So 2 things, complete this phase 2 and what's happening in our world and why it's important. And then the following week, you'll be doing the second part of phase 2 and what's happening in our world and why it's important. I will be holding office hours this week, Tuesday and Thursday. I heard from 5 of you last week, which was lovely. Just to see your face was fun, was enjoyable for me. The thing I would ask is please be considerate of those office hours. What I had happen last week is I finished those office hours. I sat online for a couple of hours and then got off the computer and then started getting emails from people who were like, hey, can you help me out? Which I'm happy to help you. But for me to do office hours and you not show up and then ask me like 15 minutes later is, again, I want to help you, but it's also kind of inconsiderate. So please make note of your questions and be there on Tuesday and Thursday, because 1, I'd like to see it, and 2, I want to help you within the time frame that I have set aside for you. You're awesome. I miss you. I hope this week finds you doing well. I know, by the way, that we do have an announcement that's coming out this week on timing for school and grades and those kind of things from the district, related to the governor's announcement that came out the first of this week saying we'd be doing this for a little longer. But that should not impact what we're going to be doing for the next 2 weeks. So miss you. Be safe. Be healthy. Bye now.